It's Steve from Machete Squad. I know it's you, motherfucker.
Yeah, Islam National Underground Thunderbounds when I stomp the ground. Like a million elephants, a silverback orangutan. You can't stop the train. You want some, don't come unprepared. I'll be there, but when I leave there, better be a household name. Weatherman telling us it ain't gon' rain. So now we sitting in a drop top soaking wet. In a silk suit trying not to sweat. Hit somersaults without the net. But this be the year that we won't forget. 1999. And a remedy, anything goes. Be what you wanna be, long as you know consequences are given for living the fences. Too high to jump in jail. Too low to dig, I might just touch hell. Get a life now they on sale. Then I might catch you a spell. Figure what came in the mail. I'm scaling some arm and hammer. Solo grill and a baby mama. Black hair lacking a pack of pampers. Stack of questions with no answers. Cure for cancer, cure for AIDS. Make a nigga wanna stay on tour for days. Get back home, things are wrong. When I really it was bad all along. So we left ass up to a ball of power. Thousands of 1,000 miles per hour. Hello ghetto, let your brain breathe. Believe there's always more. Don't pull the thing out unless you grab the thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, shit, y'all guys are storming out. Gotta go.
Yo, man, Doodle's in the house.
And hundreds of people ended up dying and are now sadly.
You got the right one, baby.
And not once have I ever seen one single red cent of what should be mine. Oh, God.
What's up, guys? How are we doing this evening? We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. And tonight we're talking about Cyraxx. Little old Cyraxx wanted to talk big and tell me that he wanted to talk to me and tell me his side of this story. And so I told him I would show up on panel, or I would show up on the Machete Bowl, and he'd have every opportunity to come on and tell me his side of the story and why I'm wrong for all my opinions about him. And of course, he's not going to show up. I feel like I was very clear on that earlier today. There's no chance he's going to show up because he is just a lying, little hypocritical idiot who likes to say things like, oh, I want everyone to hear my side. But when he's given the chance, he'll hide and pretend like he just can't be bothered to show up, despite the fact that he spent all that time calling me out like an idiot. So he has the super chats before we get into anything. 5 from Hillbilly Wizard, just leaving this as a reminder that Rax is a coward and won't show up on panel. And that is true. He will not show. And we have 2 from Dr. Buck Nasty. Come out and play, baby boy. Exactly. Yes, Cyrax will not come out and play. Even though he very, very clearly said to me that I just need to listen to his side of the story. And he's not going to show up because he's a coward. So we're going to watch some old Cyraxx videos while we wait for him to show up, which he's not going to do. Again, I need to be very clear. The whole point of this is to prove... not that I need to prove it, but, to show that all his little bullshit blustering about how he wants people to hear his side and all that shit, it's all bullshit. He doesn't want anyone to hear his side. He just wants to say that so he can excuse for why no one's listening to him. When given the opportunity to say his side, he's going to hide and not say anything. So we're going to watch some old Cyraxx videos while we're waiting for him to not show up. And, no, it's not open. If you're not Cyraxx, don't click the link. I'll show you this in Super Chats. And, excuse me. 279 from Finite. You'll make more money tonight than Rax ever will. That is true. And 2 from Wee Baby Seamus. Yeah, pussycats. So, on that note, this is right about when he got banned from Twitch. And he was very angry at Niolet because Niolet didn't protect him from getting banned from Twitch, despite the fact that it was his own fault. And, I figured that'd be, like, something decent to watch, considering he keeps harping on the fact that, like, he was successful on Twitch and he was making $150 a day. Well, no, he wasn't. He was making nothing and crying at the guy who helped him for not saving him from being banned. So yeah, let's just start watching stupid Cyrax videos. Sit here, I'm gonna drink. We're gonna wait for Cyrax not to show up, and otherwise we're gonna have a stupid show. Oh shit, we have another super chat. 2 from Edward. If he shows his P file charges. Well, if he shows his penis, I might have to file charges, but that's probably not gonna happen. Because again, he's not gonna show. I want to be very clear. He's not going to show. He's absolutely not going to show. He's a coward, he's a liar, he's an idiot, and he's not going to show. So this is just going to be watching old Cyrax and then, proving that he's not going to show.
What up, everybody?
Yeah. All you trolls are irrelevant without me. Let's prove that we're very relevant. Watching old videos. This is from 2 years ago. Almost exactly 2 years ago. This is July. Wait, sorry, not 2 years ago. 4 years ago. No, 2 years ago. Wait. 2022. That was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, guys. Sorry, 3 years ago. Almost exactly 3 years ago. Oh shit. 20 from Bat Brat. Eat shit chance. Yes, absolutely. And 5 from damn it. Why can't my mouth do that? Arathor. Cyrax isn't going to show up because there's a storm coming. Yeah, he isn't going to show up. Oh, also, I completely missed it. We had a super chat. Oh, sorry, not a super chat. A cash app from Sloth. 15 from Sloth. He says, for Steve always wins and Rax is a scabby coward. That is true, guys. Anyways, back on track. Back to this video. 3 years ago, crying about the trolls.
So, I've been sitting down working on an album for the first time since 2018 because now that I have that freedom, I'm actually able to work on albums. When I got
he's finally able to work on albums, It was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Where's all the albums you made since you made the stupid video saying you finally had time to work on albums? Ridiculous human being.
From a follower of mine.
Oh. No, this was... also, he's really loud. Hold on, let me fuss with my settings too before I read this. Anyways. Daily reminder that Niolet wasn't aware of who Cyrax was being a genuinely helpful person, and Cyrax took advantage of that kindness. Yeah, that's what Cyrax does. Cyrax is a monster. Cyrax is an absolute monster. Okay, that's way too loud, way too low now. What the hell just happened? This volume booster thing is bad. Alright, whatever, that's good enough.
One of you motherfuckers is going around copying my channel. And I'm not even mad. You wanna know why? I'm not mad? Because all you chumps are that try to be me.
Wait, there we go.
All you are just carving copies.
Yeah, I'm fussing with it, hold on.
You'll never be as good as the original.
Yeah, everyone's clearly trying to be Cyrax. Everyone wants to be Cyrax, the stupid, jobless idiot who's living in his grandma's attic. 3 years ago. This video could have been shot yesterday. He's saying the same shit 3 years later. Nothing about his life has changed. Nothing about his life has gotten any better, despite all this bullshit talking about, oh, I got albums to work on. I finally beat the troll. Nothing about his stupid life has changed in 3 fucking years. I mean, more than that, but this video is 3 years. Anyways.
I am motherfucking Cyrax.
Yeah.
I am the OG Cyrax. So, William Glory Hole and Marty and all you little fuckboys, you can sit there and say what you want, do what you want, but at the end of the day, you will never come close to being as good as I.
That is a good point. He has less consoles, less computers, and less friends now, guys.
Because you all...
Turn the music down. The music's too loud. Really? Okay. Alright, hold on. Is that a little better?
Are lame carbon copies of me. And let's face it, Marty. Without me,
2 from Scolger. He had more teeth back then too. Yeah, that is true. He had more teeth back then as well. His life was better back then. His life was shit back then. His life was absolute shit back then, but it was better than it is now. 10 from Bubba is a Wanderin'. Go grab you some catfish bait, Steve. You've earned it. Thank you for that. I've been using chicken. It's actually... Anyway, thank you.
Your YouTube career, and you know it.
No, he doesn't, that brat. He doesn't.
Without me, you wouldn't be shit. See, you're desperate for views. You're desperate for attention. So you're latching on to the one thing that makes you relevant.
You know, isn't that ironic? Isn't that ironic? Because, you know, right now he's desperate for views and attention, and he was trying to glob onto Steve. Trying to glob onto Steve for some views and attention. Idiot. Anyway, 2 from Jay. Steve, put Philip J. Fly on. It's the Machete Bowls. And these aren't Cyrax's videos. These videos are so old, he can't even try to copyright them. I don't even need the fly. We're doing a different thing. My voice didn't just crack. I'm so embarrassed. Stream's over. Sorry. Anyway, 5 from Charlie Girl. Can we do something fun? This is boring. Get me Marty Rage. Well, that's the thing. I don't show Marty panels. I don't really want to show Marty panels. Vid quiet, music loud. Okay, alright, hold on. Okay, music, sorry. Rollbot, get out of here. If you're not Cyrax, you're not coming on.
Which is me.
Is that better? That's a less...
I made you guys relevant. Without me, masshole, you sure as fuck wouldn't be relevant, bitch.
Is that a little better?
Without me, glory hole, your dumbass wouldn't be relevant. And Marty, let's be honest. You're never relevant. Honestly, if it came down between you and Glory Hole at this point is more relevant than you. I mean, are you really gonna let some stuck-up, snobby-ass douchebag hiding behind the computer like a bitch one-up you, Marty? I mean, Marty, I thought you were the king of the trolls, bro. You really gonna let Glory Hole do you like that, bro? You really gonna let him one-up you like that, bro?
Seriously, Robot, you're gonna try to pretend to be Cyrax. First of all, I'm not that stupid. And secondly, Cyrax would just turn his camera on. He wouldn't say in private chat, I'm Cyrax, so I would be stupid enough to let him on so he could say Baba Booey or pull out his penis or whatever stupid thing you're gonna do. Come on, people. That fucking troll. It is a land of trolls. And you think I'm gonna do something stupid like that? Come on.
Like, come on, I thought you were the king of the trolls. I mean, unless I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I'm wrong, I thought you were the king of the trolls, bro. What happened? You got cold feet? Like, come on, Marty. You're seriously gonna sit there and let this chump one-up you? I mean, he's a nobody. You're an OG troll. This guy's a newbie.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this guy to you?
You know, it's so stupid. This guy's an OG troll. Like he tries to pit the trolls against each other. He tries to even use trolls as ammo against other trolls. That guy's a better troll than you. Marty was a better troll than you've ever been. Okay, what does that mean?
But right now, Marty, I hate to say it, but he's starting to one-up you, bro.
Yeah. And also, I need to clarify. I need to clarify something here. I'm not a troll. I'm not a fucking troll. I'm not sitting here going I'm a Cyrax troll and I want to talk to him. I'm not a Cyrax troll. I mean, I do trolling things with other people on the internet, you know, but I'm not a Cyrax troll. I just do commentary. I talk about it. That's all I do. I'm not a fucking troll. And it's even more sad that he's fucking afraid of me. Again, I do not troll him. I don't call his family. I don't call him anymore. I haven't called him in over 2 years. I don't deal with him. I occasionally I'll put a community post that's kind of funny, but there's not doxing his friends or trying to ruin his life. And he still wants to like call me out and then hide from me as if I'm anything. I'm the gayest man in the Cyrax universe and he's afraid of me. It's pathetic. 2 from Edward. He was sad then, he's sad now. That is true. He's always sad. 5 from Wednesday Graves. I will give Cyrax $116 if he comes up. I keep to my word and don't lie. Well, don't give Cyrax money even if he comes up. Don't do that, guys.
I mean, if I were you, I wouldn't take that shit. I wouldn't let some newbie on the internet running his mouth one-up me like that.
I mean, by your own accounts, you're letting him do that right now. Like by your own words, I'm like just some newbie upstart who's just talking shit and has no idea what he's doing. Gave you the chance to come by, link is pinned in chat, and you're just sitting here hiding from me, like you always do. Again, like why would any? I don't understand why anyone would be scared of me. Oh, I got that acid tongue. It's gonna be so scary when Steve says some sassy things to you. It's pathetic.
Come on, dude. How are you gonna sit there and let some punk ass kid hiding behind a screen one up you, bro?
Yeah, how are you about to let some punk ass kid hiding behind a screen one up you, Cyrax? Make you look stupid. After you spent all that time last night calling me out specifically saying like I don't want to hear your side of the story, and I'm sitting here and I told you I would be live waiting to hear your side of the story, and you're hiding from me like an idiot you are. You're a complete moron. 2 from Ian. God damn it, my voice keeps cracking. From Ian Grow. Fish and goblins fear Steve. That is true, guys. The fish and the goblins all fear me. And 279 from Bougie Hooligan. Like the Zeus says, don't feed the animals. Yeah, don't feed the animals. Don't give Cyrax any money for anything ever. Even to try to like twist his arm to get him up here. Even if you don't plan on paying him, just don't even offer. It's not what we're doing here. 2 from that idiot J Sev. Cyrax is a PDF file. White Bowser is a predator. That is true, guys. That is true. And 2 from Edward. Panel up Cyrax. Yeah, well, he's not going to. I need to be very clear. I never told anyone he was going to. I merely put out the chance for him to show that he's a cowardly little boy still. I never told anyone he was going to show up. I just put out the chance for him to show how much of a coward he is.
Like I said, I thought you were the king of the trolls, Marty. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, most likely, either one of 2 things will happen. Either he will ignore this and act like he never called me out, and it never happened, and he doesn't look foolish and all that, or he'll make a stream pretending like he's tough and winning, and whatever, all that bullshit. But I think there's probably a good opportunity that he's just gonna ignore this. I think he's probably just gonna ignore this and bury his head in the sand and pretend that he didn't just do something stupid again and make himself look like another fucking coward again.
You really gonna let some asshole fucking one-up you, bro? I mean, unless you don't want to be relevant, I mean, it's fine.
We have 2 from Wild Weaver Gaming. He knows you're better than him, and that's why he stays away. Yeah, well, I mean, I am better than him, and he's staying away because he's too scared to actually talk to adults. He won't go on panel with anyone who won't sit there and prop up his delusions and massage his ego. No matter how much he says, like, I want people to hear my side, and I want to convince them about my side, he won't do it because he's scared. He knows I'm not going to be convinced by his stupid bullshit. It was all just blustering to try, like, pretend like that would ever happen, and he wanted that to happen. He just wanted people to stop talking about him and go away, and that's not happening, and he's gonna hide from what he's done. 5 from Dead Heart, sorry. Mommy says Cyrax isn't allowed to panel up anymore anyways. True 34-year-old badasses listen to their mommies. That is true. Sally has said he's not allowed to panel up with people anymore.
I mean, it's fine if you don't want to be relevant. I mean, either way, I'm good. But at the end of the day, man, all y'all little fucking wannabe troll dumb fucks that think you can just walk all over me however you want, take whatever you want from me, whatever you want, however you want. you're sadly mistaken because,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not the same Cyrax that I was 4 years ago.
3 years ago, he's still the same Cyrax. He's still the same Cyrax to this day. He'll never stop being this fucking goofy little idiot who plays these stupid games online. 3 years ago, almost exactly 3 years ago, this is July 1st, 2022, doing the same dumb shit he was doing yesterday.
Really not. And you can bet your goddamn ass I'll be reporting you motherfuckers really quick.
Yeah.
Because all you chumps are carbon ass fucking copies of me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it
keep
has
on
to.
being irrelevant, fuckers. Because without me, none of you pussies
Oh my
would
god.
be relevant. Without me, you guys would be nothing. So, like I said,
We got a super chat. 5 from Garjak. Hey Cyrax, don't try to come into the chat with an alt account. Well, he's not. He's just hiding 100%. He doesn't even do alt accounts. He's just hiding. He's just hiding. He did something stupid. He was probably thought that I would just laugh and not come on and be like, "Hey Cyrax, prove you're a fucking man." But again, blows up in his face because he makes stupid moves every day of his fucking life. 2 from Greasy Programmer. Rax is still an ass, and I'm still drunk on a beach. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're drunk on a beach. That's the best place to be drunk. Alright, this is over. Let's go back. And, what else we have from the old Niolet era? I like him in that big yellow washcloth that he was wearing. It's a ridiculous shirt. I like watching him in that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Message to the fake-ass Niolet. The man who helped him get on Twitch. And, helped him get money on Twitch. This is the man who was responsible for his delusion that he was famous on Twitch. He calls him out. Such a wonderful friend, isn't he? No, isn't it? There you go.
oh, and there is something I forgot to mention in the last video.
Uh-huh.
And this one's going out to Niolet the Red Panda. A.K.A. the pussy that fucking gave into fame. See, Niolet, your issue is this.
Gave into fame. Yeah, Niolet, the massively famous streamer now. He gave into fame. What does that even fucking mean?
You think that just because
Yeah, that's what he does.
walked out on our friendship that I was just gonna let you get away like that? No, motherfucker.
Which, by the way, one of the things that Cyrax famously said to this man who helped him try to start a career on Twitch, when it all went to shit and he got banned, he said to this man that he hopes his girlfriend has a miscarriage. That is what Cyrax said to him, to his friend, when he was upset. This is the good guy Cyrax who doesn't understand why everyone treats him like crap. He doesn't understand why anyone can hate him. It's actually amazing. 2 from Charlie Girl. Is this how chat will be forever? As far as I know, yes. They told me I cannot change chat back. They're just you literally, I asked YouTube. They're just fucking with my channel, and I can't change anything about it. So yes, this is how it is. We have to deal with it. 2 from Ghostbuster Fan. Come on, Poop Tooth, panel up. Yeah, he's not going to. He's not going to, guys.
I'm not.
I mean, if he was going to, he would have been here before I started. He would have been waiting the second I started, screaming, angry. The fact that he's not already here is your sign that he's not going to come at all.
Because, see, you want to try to put the blame on me. But really, the blame is on you, fuckface. Because, see, you gave in to fame. I never did. Well,
Cyrax never gave in to fame because he never had fame. Oh, that's a great screen. That's a great still. Look at his face. He never had fame. You don't have to give in to fame when no one's making you famous. You made $112 and then you lost it because you got banned. Not famous.
You were over there hanging out with the high-end cool people. I was over here being fucking real. And actually doing real shit. And not putting on a fucking front.
Yeah, Cyrax is Cyrax is the real one. Cyrax is the real one who's not fake, This is what you see is what you get. He's not a fake, a phony, a fraud, a ridiculous, delusional human being. He's the real one, too, from Edward. Yeah, he chickened out like always. Yeah, of course he did. I was very clear this morning. He's not going to show. The whole point is that he was gonna fucking say, you gotta listen to my side, and I was gonna give him a chance, and he was gonna hide and like not do anything like an idiot. So every time he whines and says no one wants to listen to my side, no one's allowed to listen to his side because he won't fucking talk to anybody because he's an idiot coward.
If memory serves me correctly, I'm not the one that walked out of our friendship. That was you. You walked out, motherfucker.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He's not gonna come on because I'm not gonna sit here and pat his ego and tell him he's a great musician and I really like him and I want to hear his side because I really think he's innocent. He knows it's not gonna happen, so he's just avoiding it. He's just avoiding it because he's a scared coward and he only wants to talk to people who will agree with his delusions, and that's not me. Two from Wild Weaver Gaming. He's waiting for Sally and Ed to sleep. Coward. He might be. Maybe he'll go live later tonight and call me out again. Like it's gonna do anything. And maybe we'll have to go live tomorrow and wait for him to not show up tomorrow after he plays these stupid fucking games. Maybe we're just gonna be playing a game now.
You're the one that walked out on our friendship, not me. When shit got a little hard, you ran out like a fucking pussy. Cause, gee, you're too chicken shit to throw down when shit gets fucking tough. But that's okay though, because I know who my real friends are. My real friends have had my fucking back, even in all this shit going on.
You don't have any more friends. You don't have any friends anymore. You were just crying about that like a week ago. That you don't have any friends because you act like a horrible person and none of your friends want anything to do with you anymore. It's amazing.
The real friends that I have had my fucking back. And like I told you in that stream that night when you came in popping off your fucking mouth. If you're so quick to walk out of our friendship like that, were we ever really friends to begin with?
No, Cyrax. No one was ever your friend. People feel bad for you. People feel bad for you because they look at you and they go, look at this poor little guy. Look at how he looks. We gotta help him out because he couldn't possibly be a bad person. Someone who looks this horrible, they gotta be like a good person underneath. And so they try to help you and they go, oh no, he's a bad person too. And they don't want anything to do with you.
Because, real friends don't...
Two from, Dodes. This is gay. I'm gay. Everything I do is gay. What did you expect?
Walk out on friends, motherfucker. And you walking out just shows...
I was very clear this morning. I was very clear at the start of the show. I've been very clear throughout the entire show that Cyrax is not going to show up. I didn't go like Cyrax is definitely going to show. You guys all got to go get your super... I was very clear. He's not going to show up. I'm sorry that you guys are a little bit let down. That he did what we all knew he was going to do and just fucking chickened out. But, I can't change that. I can't force him to show up. I'm not willing to sit here and, pat his ego and tell him I love him and I think he's the greatest artist ever just to get him to show up to my fucking panel. I'd rather just not have him show up and have a shitty show, honestly.
How much of a bitch you really are. And how much a fake ass... not friend you are.
Yeah.
You are not a friend. You are a fucking pussy ass nobody that walks out on his fucking friends.
No, because I don't talk to CIA Hole because I think CIA Hole is a fucking creep too. I would never talk to CIA Hole and be like, hey, help me out with this. I think CIA Hole's a fucking creep as well. Two from Nuxydro. I'm not gay, but I am goth. That is true, guys. Cyrax is not gay, but he's goth.
It gets hard for you. Well,
Oh, we got some more super chats. Hold on. Oh, man, hold on. Two from Victor. Maybe Rax isn't home from work yet. Yeah, he's still working, guys. That's why he hasn't done it. Work went late. Two from Greasy Programmer. I came for Philip J. Fly. Where's Phil? Well, you know, we're not doing new Cyrax stuff. I don't have a reason to put up the Fly. We're doing all. Stop asking for the Fly. This isn't your stream. This is my stream.
Sorry, motherfucker, that I have a target on my fucking back.
Sorry. 2 from Charlie Girl. Cyrax doesn't even Cyrax doesn't even have a closet. Bill locked it. That is true. That is true, guys.
That ain't my fault. And you know
Oh, for God's sake, you people. Okay, fine.
So if you want somebody to go after, motherfucker, why don't you go after William Glory fag?
Right.
Dyke ass fucking masshole the bitch. Like, for real, dude. I never asked to have a target put on my back, motherfucker.
I mean, you do. You do every day by calling out people every day. You're sitting here calling, this is 3 years ago, you're sitting out calling out Massel and William. Earlier today you were calling out Steve, and you wonder why people have a problem with you. You sit there, you say this bullshit about, I always keep to myself, I don't cause problems with anyone, all that, and you call people out and start problems every day. You just called me out last night, you want to start problems with me, and now you're hiding from me because you're scared of the problems you start. 5 from Scolager. He was probably raging to a buddy troll about you calling him out, and Sally turned the Wi-Fi off. That's a possibility. It's a possibility, guys. The point is he's not showing up, whether it's because he's scared of me or because his grandmother wouldn't allow it. Either one, it makes him look like a ridiculous little boy.
Oh, and by the way, your excuses, they are legit. But at the end of the day, they're just that. They're fucking excuses. They are bullshit ass fucking excuses.
She definitely did.
Because you can't handle...
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. I wanted to talk about that whole 2 from Edward. Cyrax fears butterflies, not flies. That is true. So I think Edward Boy has a community post. That whole thing Cyrax has been saying for the past like 2-3 days, whatever, about how he met this PDF file on Facebook and they wanted his autograph and they sent him some sus links and Cyrax immediately reported it. Turns out that's not true. Turns out that's not true at all. What Cyrax actually did was saved the images and then tried to share them to his friends on Facebook, and that's why he got a 24-hour comment ban for sharing wildly inappropriate material. And then he wants to sit there and try to lie and say he actually reported the guy, and he's totally like when he did exactly the thing that people say he does, and he goes, I don't do that anymore. Show me proof. Look at the proof. I reported that guy. Well, it turns out he didn't. He did the exact same thing he always does. And he wonders why people think he's a fucking monster, as he proves to the world consistently that he's a monster. It's ridiculous. 5 from Dan Wolf. Oh god, a storm's coming. Gotta go. Yeah.
Shit gets rough because you're a fucking weakling. You can't fucking handle when shit gets a little fucking hard. Like I said, I know who my real friends are.
Yeah, his whole like insistence of like telling us this happened and insisting that he reported this guy and that it proves that he's not a bad person should kind of have told us immediately that it was him trying to get ahead of the story before everyone found out what he actually did. You know, that's what he always does. We should have fucking known.
My real friends stuck through me when you walked out. My real friends stuck around through all this shit and still stuck by me when...
Yeah, of course he's quiet. Of course he's quiet. Excuse me, and hiding. He always causes these stupid problems. And he's probably going to cry about me tomorrow. Like, why would you do that to me, Steve? Make me look so terrible. I'm calling you out. You're a monster. You're a troll. Because he has to do stupid things, get people upset, get them to respond, and as soon as they respond, he wants to cry and pretend he's a victim.
You fucking walked out. And you walked out because you're a fucking pussy. You're a fucking chicken shit coward who's letting fame and fortune and all this other bullshit fucking cloud his judgment. So while you're over there with the rest of the fake ass fucking high-end YouTubers that don't give
I don't know why. That's really funny. That's really funny and probably true. No one's in Ohio on purpose. If you have a chance to leave, you probably leave immediately. But that's really funny to me.
a fuck about the people that they hang around. I'm gonna be okay.
I've never even been to Ohio, and you can damn well be sure that it's 100% on purpose. I could easily go to Ohio whenever I want. It wouldn't be hard, and I've purposely never gone to Ohio. I have family that lives in Ohio that I have never met in my life because I don't want to go to Ohio. 5 from Nitty Cat. Been watching In the Shadows for a long time. Thank you for the laughs. Oh, well, thank you for watching In the Shadows. You know, I like when I hear people are like watching and not talking because it's, you know, got a bigger fan base than they even know. Isn't that amazing, guys? Isn't that something Cyrax would love to have?
Over here, hanging out with my people, hanging out with the people that actually appreciate what I fucking do for them. Oh, and you can take your little snarky comment about me caring only about myself and shove it up your fucking ass and go fuck yourself.
And, you know, like this past week, APS has had to get involved because Cyrax is making his family miserable. And instead of, like, considering his own actions, he just yells at everybody for doing that, continues to making problems, and continues playing his bullshit because he doesn't care about anyone but himself and playing these stupid games online. 2 from Wild Weaver Gaming. Have a beer on me next time you fish. Thank you. Well, I don't drink while I'm fishing, but thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, 5 from Dan Wolf. I only go for Cedar Point and Kings Island. I love roller coasters. Rax isn't big enough for them. He's probably scared. That's true. That is true. I bet you Cyrax has never been on a roller coaster in his life. For at least 3 reasons I can think of. Number 1, he's scared. Number 2, he's too small for the roller coasters. Number 3, Sally would never spend the money to take him to a destination, even a cheap one like a theme park, because Sally doesn't even love him. 2 from Nukiger. Love you, Steve. Love you, chat. Screw Cyrax. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Got anyone else? No, I didn't anyways. Okay, cool.
And honestly, bro, if I was your wife, I'd be embarrassed as fuck to be your wife. Because right now, you're acting like a fucking prick. Like I said, if I was you, I'd be embarrassed to be your wife. If I was your son, Nathan, I'd be embarrassed to be your son.
Cyrax, your entire family is embarrassed to have to deal with you every day. Sally does it because she's been doing it for 34 years, and she forgot how embarrassing it is. Dale wants nothing to do with you because you're an embarrassment, or Lynn, or whatever the hell her name is. Like, Ed wants nothing to do with you because you're an embarrassment. No one wants anything to do with you because you're an embarrassment. And you do it every day. You're more embarrassing than the last. 5 from Peanut Mama. I've been to Ohio once for work. Got out of there as soon as I possibly could. It sucked big time. I'll never go back even if I was offered insane money. Yeah, I wouldn't go back either. Ohio is a terrible, terrible state. 5 from Tana's Finest. You earned $5. Something the Goblin can't do while I'm playing Red Dead 2. Something else the Goblin can't do. That's a great game. Congratulations, guys.
I really would. Because,
Sorry. 2 from OG Flawed Spirit. Take some money I made stumbling through adulting. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And 5 from Rabid. Wife Rax is a googly-eyed freak. I pity his husband. Yeah, I do too. The poor husband of Cyrax. Jake!
you are acting like a stuck-up fucking asshole.
No, no one's missed anything. Cyrax never showed like we knew he wasn't going to show. We're just watching old Cyrax videos and laughing at the little moron who thought he could call out Steve and, like, you know, it would make him look anything but stupid this entire time.
Like I've told you many times.
2 from Edward. 703 watching. Wow. Yeah, it is wow. It is wow. It's amazing that Cyrax isn't jumping on the chance to get attention. It only furthers the point that Cyrax is so terrified of talking to Steve that he's willing to just throw away 700 viewers that could be watching him because he's scared of me. After spending all that long-ass video calling me out and saying, like, you just need to hear my side. Well, where the fuck is he to tell me his side? He's an idiot.
Get your head out of your motherfucking ass and back on your goddamn...
Oh, wow. Okay, so we have exactly 43 Super Chats. Isn't that amazing? We've had exactly 43 Super Chats during this show. Isn't that wonderful? Amazing numbers, guys.
On fucking shoulders. Because, right now, all I see is a fucking fake-ass nobody pretending to be a friend just so he can get what he fucking wants. I don't see you out here fighting the good fight. I don't see you out here doing what you need to do to prevent suicide. I don't see you out here fucking fighting against bullies. I don't see you out here speaking on...
It's delusional. Like he was ever doing any of this stuff. Same shit he claims. Like this is his job. It's something he needs to do. It's just whining on the internet. It's just whining on the internet. It's all he's ever done with his entire fucking life is sit here whining on the goddamn internet and trying to like say shit like, you know, hear my side, and then like when people give him the chance to, he either screams and pulls out his bird or he just runs away and hides and never says anything. Because he's an idiot. He's an idiot.
On mental health. I don't see you out here telling people that you actually give a fuck about them.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Actually trying to do stuff for them. Actually going out of your way and talking one-on-one with them and having fun with them. And actually getting to know them on a personal level. Like I know my community. Like...
Oh, we got two from Wild Weaver Gaming. Steve is fighting the good fight. Yes, I am. I'm fighting the good fight against idiots who want me to talk to them and don't even want to show up. I'm getting sick of these idiots who want to talk to me and don't want to show up on my goddamn panel. I'm not even that scary. I'm not Marty. I don't send door knocks and scrappers. I don't do any of this bullshit. I just want to talk. And everyone's scared of Steve for some stupid reason.
You talk about being real.
6 from Prod Based. Always watch the full VODs of your streams. Highlight of my day. Here's more than the Goblo's life earnings as a tip. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm glad you watched them.
But all I see is another fucking mainstream nobody giving into the fame and the fucking fortune. That's all I see.
Yeah, really, they're all afraid of me because I'm gay. I don't know why. I have very limp wrists. I'm not very strong. I float around, you know? I don't know why anyone would be afraid of me.
And it's sad because I thought you were better than that.
Yeah, two from Dan Wolf. It's because you're gay. Yeah, no, I know. It's because I'm gay. I'm so scary because I'm very gay. Oh, wait, hold on. And 2 from Ghostbuster Fan. In Cyrax's eyes, you're like Leo Convoy. That is true. That is true, guys.
I really did. I thought you were better than that. But, hey, you do you, bro. You want to be a fake ass? That's on you. You want to run away like a pussy when shit gets hard for your friends? That's on you. That just shows that you ain't ever gonna have any real fucking friends.
Yeah, as he sits here and turns on the one man, whoever, I mean, other than Eric Scrubolo, whoever gave Cyrax an opportunity, the one person who Cyrax should be saying is like his friend to the end, because he actually did something for Cyrax. He actually gave Cyrax a start on Twitch. Gave him some like followers so he could start making money and like a jumping off point, and he's sitting here just throwing it all away because he didn't like how the guy was like treating him, because the guy wasn't doing enough to save him from getting banned because of his own stupid moves. This is how he treats his friends. And he's sitting here actually telling someone, if you don't treat your friends better, they're not going to be your friends anymore. Where's Niolet now? Where's Niolet now? He's not your friend anymore because you acted like this. 2 from Edward. Cyrax, you backstab all your friends. That is true. That is true.
And that's your choice, not mine. So, like I said, Niolet, have fun being a fucking loser-ass mainstream prick.
Sorry, we have 2 from Peak of the Geek. Thanks for all the streams. 43 Reckoning is near. Yeah, I feel like his time is really coming up. I mean, between APS, the fights he's causing, the lack of toys, it's all got to come to a head at some point. At some point, it's got to come to a head. 5 from Thunder Rain. If anyone was less regarded, I'd be bothering to question why he's tilting his head like that. Yeah, but he thinks yeah, whatever.
Because that's all you're gonna ever be. You're gonna be an ass-kissing mainstream suck-up. Just like every other fucking major Twitch streamer that don't give a fuck. You say I'm only about myself, but really, you're just projecting your own insecurities. That's all you're doing. You're projecting.
Yeah. I think this is back when he was watching a lot of Ryan Upchurch. I think he was watching a lot of Ryan Upchurch, and he was trying he's trying to be Ryan Upchurch. I mean, that's what he was doing for a while there. It was really, really kind of ridiculous.
So, if I was you, Niolet, yeah, I would rethink my actions. I would rethink how I'm treating people. And honestly, dude, I would rethink.
Oh, sorry. I was looking up something. I got a little distracted. 2 from Poofy Mooncakes. He burns bridges with all his relationships. Yes, he does. I'm kind of getting a little sick of this. I want to show a couple of things before we get out of here. Excuse me. We have a video of the last time, of the last few times. We have some videos. I can't even speak. It doesn't matter. The times I talked to Cyrax, the times I actually talked to Cyrax, about over 2 years ago. We actually had some phone calls, and he acted like the little monster then that we know he is. So let's watch Steve actually talking to Cyrax nigh on 2 years ago.
Hello.
I'm calling you on your fucking bullshit bluff, dude. I know you don't buy a goddamn word that I say. So right now, if I was you, I would shut my goddamn mouth and I would fucking listen up. Your little punk little bitch friend that thinks he's a badass needs to fuck.
Excuse me. We have, wow. Holy shit. We have a $50 cash app from Bat Brat because Bat Brat is a fucking G. She says, because I appreciate you. Thank you, Bat Brat. Bat Brat is a treasure to the community. Everyone loves her. Thank you, Bat Brat. I appreciate that.
Because you know what he did? He sat there and texted my mom and me that he was going to set our house on fire.
Wait, hold on. We have 300 from Nolan. Hey, look, back when he had more teeth. That's true. And 2 from Dead Art. Absolutely zero redeeming qualities, guys. That is true as well.
Early this morning, all because of the fact that his little fucking hero, my fucking bully, the dude that's been attacking me for the last 7 years, got shut down by somebody that wasn't me or anyone I fucking know. And let me tell you right now, unless you want your ass beat, and unless you want your friend to end up in a grave with a bullet in his goddamn head for showing up here and fucking with me, you better make him fuck off, because if he's dead, it's on you. That'll be on your hands. I'm tired of you guys fucking with me and fucking with my family. You not
He called me. He called me to say this shit to me because CVG's phone was off for like 5 minutes. He decided to call me and start screaming at me. This is what he does. This is what he does, guys.
For you and all your friends, because I'm tired of being bullied by you little bitches. Every one of you needs to fuck off. You got that? Every one of you needs to leave me, my friends, and my family alone before y'all get hurt. I ain't playing. Y'all need to fuck off.
Alright, take care. Bye-bye. Yeah, it doesn't end there, guys. It doesn't end there. Yeah, he called me back.
Hello.
He tries to call me back. Just all calm down. Listen, dude, we gotta hash this out. After all that shit he just said to me. Go fuck yourself, Cyrax.
I hope you understand where I'm coming from with this, but you really need to tell your boy to fuck off, because I now know why he's coming at me. Your boy thinks that I had something to do with Marty's channel getting taken down. No, the fuck I did not. I honestly did not know that his channel got taken down until this morning. No one I know went after him, and neither did I. I don't know who got his channel struck down, or if he...
I don't even know why he was calling me to explain this to me. This was like 2 years ago, so I obviously forgot a lot since then. But even, like, I don't know why he would be calling me to explain why Marty's channel got shut down. Why the fuck would it have anything to do with me? But okay.
Did something on his own, but you seriously need to tell your boy to fuck off and find someone else to go after, for real, dude. Because my family's on the verge of pressing fucking charges after they find out where he's at. Because trust me when I say, there are people that we are talking to that are going to be tracking him if he does not stop. He seriously needs to stop, because what he's doing is breaking the law. Trying to blackmail me into dancing. Dude, that's...
You notice how I'm not saying anything. I'm just sitting there letting him talk. Just like, whatever, what do you want to talk to me about, Cyrax? And like, that was what was going to happen tonight. That was all that was going to happen tonight. You notice in this call, I'm not sitting here like attacking him and confronting. I was just letting him talk. And that's all that was going to happen tonight. And this is what he's fucking afraid of.
It's fucking blackmail. And you can't tell me it's not, man. Wake the fuck up, dude. Wake your fucking dumb ass up. This man ain't your homie. He's using you to fuck with me. When are you gonna realize that, dude? You don't think I don't know about the channel that he's got up where he recorded the conversation between me and you? You don't think I don't know that you run and tell him everything I fucking say, and now you sit there and laugh? I'm being nothing but honest with you, man.
Oh yeah, wait, he's trying to level with me. Don't you think I know that you're recording these and you send it to CVG and you laugh? Well then why are you calling me? Why are you calling me if you know that I was just gonna record it and send it to CVG? He's a very smart man. He was always a very smart man. No shit, I turned off the fly. Whoops.
Just like I've always been since day one. You need to wake the fuck up, kid. For real. Wake your dumb ass up and realize that this dude is a piece of fucking shit. And all he's gonna end up getting you is a fucking prison sentence. That's all that's gonna happen. I've seen that.
Yeah, everyone misses CVG. CVG really worked him up. CVG worked him up really well. I mean, not as good as Marty, but up there, you know. Really is a shame.
I've been good guys like you a million times before, man. And I don't want that for you. You understand that? I don't want to see you in prison. Because I can tell that you're a smart dude. You got a good head on your shoulders.
I forgot to put that on there. But this is what he does. I've been saying this. This is what he does. And he did it to me back then, 2 years ago. He didn't know me. He knew nothing about me. This was 4/18/2023. I started making Cyrax commentary on 3/4/2023. I had been doing this for a month and a half at this point. And Cyrax is sitting there, oh, I know you're a really good guy and you're really smart. You don't know fucking shit about me. That's just your fucking manipulation bullshit that you pull with everybody. 2 from Edward. He always thinks the trolls are going to prison. That is true. That is true. But yeah, anyways, whatever.
And honestly, man, you need to use your brain. You need to get better friends. You know the old saying, show me your friends, and I'll tell you who you are. You hang out with guys like him, you're gonna end up a fucking loser.
Again, YouTube rolled this out apparently just to my channel to see how it would ruin my life. And I went to YouTube support and I asked them about it. And they said, no, you can't turn it off. You're screwed. You just gotta deal with it. So, yeah, that's just how it is. And I hate it, but I can't change it. So, you know, whatever.
And end up in prison because I'm doing dumb shit that he thinks is funny. He's on his way to fucking prison if he doesn't stop this shit, man. You need to wake up. I'm not being delusional. I'm not doing this.
I haven't seen it on anyone else's channel, but if it is, that's cool. At least it's not just me.
I'm trying to wait.
I feel like they probably did it because of the frequency with which I go live. Like, someone who's live several times a day, that's probably a pretty fertile channel to be testing these live features on. So it makes sense why they would, like, throw it on me. I just don't like it. 2 from Charlie Girl. CVG hated mint chocolate ice cream. Good for him. Mint chocolate ice cream is horrible. Anyone who likes mint chocolate ice cream is a psychopath.
Wake your ass the fuck up and make you realize fucking reality, man. What this guy is doing is gonna get either him or the both of you in fucking trouble. And I don't want to see that for you, because you're a smart dude. I could tell that about you.
Yeah, so transparent. You're a smart dude. I can tell that about you. He doesn't know. No one really knew me at this point. No one knows me now. But no one knew me people knew me less than when I had been doing this for 6 weeks. No one knew any. Oh, I can tell you don't know fucking anything about me. You still don't. 2 from Lucari Artden. Steve is Rax's pickle man. No, that will always be Marty. And I want to be clear again. With this stream, I'm not trying to be Marty. I'm not stepping into Marty's shoes. I'm not going to be doing this every night trying to goad Cyrax on panel. It's only because he did that stupid thing calling me out earlier, and I just wanted to make a point. So this is the end of the Steve goading Cyrax on the panel. This is the end of it, guys. This is the end of it. This is the last time we're going to do this because I don't want him to keep doing this stupid. I mean, he's going to keep doing it, but, you know, I'm trying to make a point. We'll see if it works.
You can tell you're a smart dude. I don't want to see that for you. So if I were you, I'd wake my ass the fuck up and I'd drop this guy's friend, because he ain't doing you any favors. He ain't doing you any fucking favors by doing this shit. And if you really give a fuck about him as a friend, like you say you do, then you'll make sure he stops this shit and get him the fuck off.
All right. You listen to that. You could hear his phone or whatever Skype ringing in the background. So he just finished his statement and hung up on me. I hadn't even said anything to him. He just finished up his statement and hung up on me. That's amazing.
Stop this shit and get him the fuck
You hear a ring,
off.
and then he just hangs up.
Cool. Thanks.
Cool.
And yeah, he hung up. But yeah, awesome.
And that was that. That's one call. There was many calls. But that's really all I wanted to show for tonight. 2 from Edward. Steve is his own man, not a Marty N-word boy. That is true, guys. That is true. I'm my own person, doing my own thing, just showing that Cyrax needs to stop calling people out and saying you want to talk to them if you're going to hide from them like an idiot. It only makes you look stupider every time you do this stupid shit, Cyrax. It's a very dumb idea. It didn't work out well for you. And, yeah, worked out pretty well for me. 5 from Check My Paper Clips. He can tell you're a smart guy because you can string together a coherent sentence. That is true. I can do that and he can't. But, I think that's all we got for the Machete Bowl tonight. I made my point. Cyrax needs to, not say he wants to tell me his side if he's gonna fucking hide. He needs to shut up with the calling people out that he actually doesn't want to talk to. He's not going to learn a fucking thing from any of this, and he's going to continue this stupid bullshit. And, you know, forever it goes on, guys. But that's all I got for this one, guys. I appreciate y'all coming by. As always, we have 2 from Deadheart. Thanks as always, says Steve. Thank you for the super chats, guys. Thank you all for making this a great one and showing that Cyrax is a ridiculous little man and that he's never going to win doing these stupid things. But that's all I got for this one, guys. I appreciate y'all coming by, as always. And I will catch you guys in the next one. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
This is the only response video that you are getting. After this, I'm going back to ignoring you. I'm going back to blocking you. I'm going back to not paying attention to you.
Oh, no you don't, Chris. You're not getting away that easy.
Look at me go, like the mercenary, birthing the Messiah from the top. Know I shine like a light bulb made out of diamonds. BDD twisting on black, smoking violent. Oh my God, I'm overdosing, I can hear hollering straight buttons up my casket is solid. Bitch, I'm on the island, turning maggots in their asses, smiling as I'm burning planets in the ashes. Fucking worth it if you ask me, fuck your status. Fuck, bitch, I'm guessing I'm correcting my depression and the hole. Bitches trying to fuck me like my name was the weekend. I be that close to motherfucking static bleeding and leaking. I'm never sleeping on the
Fuck you, you greasy, stinky dick Italian. You salami. You are salami man. You Italian dick. You have grease under your dick because you are filthy wog. You fucking fob. Get out of the lawn. Get out of the lawn. Take your Dalmatis with